What's up guys, welcome back to another video. Today, I'm going to be taking you through how to build a habit. Before we get into it, I just wanted to let you all know that today, I went to my first introductory Muay Thai class. It was really fun, the people were super nice and friendly to me, and the instructor was very experienced and helped me a lot individually. If any of you guys are considering starting a martial art, I would definitely suggest Muay Thai. Although I'm not too experienced when it comes to martial arts, I really enjoyed my first class, and I'm sure you guys would too. Anyways, let's get to building habits. There are many habits that you can build for self-improvement, such as meditating, journaling, reading, working out, and eating clean. Many of these habits take a lot of time to build up, so let me give you guys some strategies to stay consistent with them. So first up is building a schedule or timetable. Now these schedules allow you to build a lot of structure in your life, and they can help you to block out periods of time to do tasks or habits. If you're really good at building effective, easy to follow timetables, this might be the perfect strategy for you. My second tip would be to make some habits happen in succession of one another. For instance, I gratitude journal as soon as I wake up because it allows me to start my day on a positive note and gives me momentum for the rest of the day, instead of starting my day on social media and consuming negative content and feeling drowsy and lazy in my mornings. And another one would be that I meditate and read before I sleep. Meditating allows me to calm my mind, and then I can read after flawlessly and fall asleep perfectly afterwards. Another thing that I should mention is that when you're doing a habit, you shouldn't make a streak. You shouldn't say, I've been working out for 5 days straight. You shouldn't say that to yourself, because there will come a time where you will miss a day. It's inevitable. It will happen. And essentially, by making a streak, you're just setting yourself up for disappointment, which may disencourage you, and that's not what you want. My third tip would be to have the show up mentality. So if you're having a busy day, for instance, and normally you'll meditate 10 minutes a day, maybe if it's super busy, bring it down to 3 to 5 minutes. The whole point is to just stay consistent. Make sure you show up, because if you miss 2 to 3 days straight, maybe you will start to think that it's fine if I miss a few days. And if you start to think that way, it can drastically impact your future consistency. I used this strategy when I first started reading. Every night I would read no matter how much I read. No matter the time or how many pages I read, I would always read. Whether I read 5 pages or 50 pages, it didn't matter, because as long as I showed up, that's what really mattered. And so it allowed me to create a really consistent reading habit. As I stated earlier, since I read before bed, I also sleep very well, and this allows me to be energized and productive the following day. My fourth tip would be to use productivity apps on your phone, such as Habitica or Medito for meditating. For me personally, I didn't really use any productivity apps, but I could see why they would work for some people. If you're really struggling to build a habit, I would definitely suggest giving one of these apps a try. My fifth tip would be to start a habit with a partner or a group of friends to keep you accountable. For instance, if you're working out, if you can't find motivation to work out, maybe when your friends ask you to come work out with them, that might be the little push you need to get you out of bed and to the gym that day. If you're already well into your self-improvement journey and your friends want to start to get into the gym and maybe they need an accountability partner, I would definitely suggest you ask them to go alongside you to make sure they don't slack off. Try to utilize accountability to keep them consistent. However, when your friends are first starting at the gym, they may be a bit inexperienced, and maybe you just need to help them get the ball rolling, and that's fine. Just take it slow so you don't overwhelm them. My sixth and final tip is that you should try to be competitive when it comes to habits. If you utilize the idea of competition, it will help you get an edge over everybody else who doesn't. When you're on self-improvement and you build yourself up in all pillars of your life, naturally, when you start to feel proud of yourself, you're going to become a bit egotistical. Now, it's your choice if that ego blinds you from your flaws or you utilize it to grow even more. Having this competitive mindset is kind of looked down on in today's society because it's not thought of as morally acceptable. I don't completely agree with this though, because if you use it in the right sense, it can really help you grow exponentially in your life. For instance, if you see a guy in the gym and you tell yourself, I want to be stronger than him, there's nothing wrong with that as long as it doesn't impact your relationship with said guy. So to summarize this video, I'm going to quickly go over all the topics that we discussed. So, the first tip is to create a schedule to add structure to your day. After that, you should do habits in succession of one another. Don't have a streak for how long you've done the habit. Have the show up mentality so you never miss a habit for an entire day. Use productivity apps to help you stay consistent. And find a friend or a friend group who helps you stay accountable. Anyways, that's it for today's video. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope this was very helpful for you when it comes to building habits. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.